Okay, this is the CX-8 Turbo. I don't want to walk up because I think they're trying to film something. Now, in terms of interior design, exterior design, that is hardly changed. Alright, but specs have improved. Some leather options are introduced, and then you get like Apple CarPlay, and then you get wireless charger on some, and then one comes with a 7-inch screen, one comes with an 8-inch screen. The range is wide. You get 2.5 front wheel drive, 2.5 all-wheel drive, 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive, and then 2.2 diesel all-wheel drive. Alright, this car is very popular here because it's not expensive. It's 200,000, from 170 to 200,000, and you can have it in a proper 6-seater configuration, or you can have it in 7-seater or even 8-seater configuration, right? And the third row of this car is proper for adults. You can actually sit in there beautifully, and then it's a beautiful looking car. You know why? I mean, if you've seen the X-Trail, the third row is barely usable. The Tiguan All-Space, third row is barely usable. Alright, and what else has a third row that are barely usable? This is one class above because the third row can fit an adult like my size, okay? So, subtle changes, but for the model that was introduced, the Turbo, and the higher end models, they get a new grille, a new, you know, gunmetal color inside, and somehow I just love this color. This new color is so soothing to the eye, and it fits this car so well. I mean, the curves of Mazdas are just exceptional. They're very beautiful, right? And of course, so red, yes. And then the gray color that we're so used to is also nice. But this CX-8, I think the lifespan of this car will be very long because it is such a complete package. Okay, a lot of people ask me, Bobby, for 200,000, should I get the CX-8 or should I get the Kia Carnival? Okay, both are great cars. Of course, I personally really think the Kia Carnival is a bargain because that is a car that feels like a 400,000 car that was being sold at 200,000. The main difference between the CX-8 and the Kia Carnival is this. Of course, the Kia Carnival has one more row. It's even larger, right? But it is a behemoth of a car. This one has the footprint more or less that of a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry. And with Mazda's handling, as we all know it, you know that this is a car that once you drive it daily, it can serve as your one and only car to do almost everything, because you can still enjoy your drive, right? You can go mile off-roading, you can go to the beach, you can ferry your family, you can bring them to school and back, you can go to work, you can ferry your friends from KLIA airport. It is the kind of car that does every single thing perfectly. Even better than a wagon, because it has 2 seats at the back that can fold flat or put up. Alright, so it beats a wagon in that sense, and it's a very complete car. In fact, for 200,000, I don't think you can buy anything more complete than this in terms of everyday usage. Of course, the Kia Carnival can do more, but the fact that its size is so big, it is not a zippy car that you would pick that car to zip out in the middle of the afternoon to SS2 or Uptown to buy some stuff. You get what I mean? Because it's a behemoth of a car. Alright, so that's the CX-8. It's been updated. I asked Mazda just now, how do you all trade with Japan? Is it using yen or US dollar? Because now that we have a supply chain shortage, people who book cars now will be put on a backlog. For Mazda, more than 9,000, maybe close to 10,000 cars, you know, as time goes by. And with such a huge backlog, it is almost their annual sales, you know. So how do they ensure the pricing of the car doesn't change? Because you look at how much everything has gone up, how far Malaysian ringgit has fallen, but the car prices doesn't really change with the introduction of a 2.5 turbo variant, high spec, everything spec in, radar cruise control, everything is in there, and yet the prices is still 200,000. So I asked them that, they say that no worries, everything is transparent, they will inform the buyers, you know, what's happening now with the supply chain disruption, and in terms of pricing, but if there is going to be a huge change, they will reflect it and they will inform the buyers in terms of delivery dates and all that. Okay, so If you book now before the end of June, as our government said, you book now before end of June, you get your SST free all the way until next year's delivery date. So pretty good, right? But I don't think the backlog is gonna be solved anytime soon. Okay, so do you guys still want to see the interior? Because there aren't much changes. It's the same thing. It looks the same, just as beautiful as it is. All right, very nice. Setting chrome now. Very, very beautiful interior for Mazdas. All right, I'll let Goku take the way. Okay, yeah. All right, so today they introduced the CX-8 Turbo and then the MX-530. MX-530 is on another video. Do watch it. Cheers, guys.